Hello, I'm Dr. Jeremy Lamb here. I have a patient with me who I've been seeing for a while, and she's going to be talking about her journey and how she's feeling. So introduce yourself.
Yeah, my name is Thessa. I am 24. I am originally from Ecuador, but then halfway through my childhood, I moved to Virginia Beach, Virginia, and I've been living here in California for the last year and a half.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And so what symptoms were you experiencing before you came to Lyme Clinic?
Yeah, I was experiencing a weird rash on my neck, which went to my face and later started affecting my mouth, my lip area, and I could not figure out what was happening. I'd gone to multiple doctors who kept just prescribing me creams to put on and told me to get on antihistamines to make sure I get down on whatever allergy I might be having rather than finding the root cause. And so I just couldn't figure out what was happening.
And so kind of came to us as a last resort or trying to just really frustrated.
Yes.
And what other symptoms were you experiencing? I know you were having a lot of fatigue, brain fog, not being able to even kind of work or get through your work sometimes.
Yeah, so I was having a lot of fatigue in general. I felt like I probably needed a nap once a day or once every other day. And then Saturdays I would probably nap 2 or 3 hours, even though I'd already gotten a solid 9 hours worth of sleep. So I just felt kind of exhausted from the work week towards the end of the week. And yeah, I think that would describe it, what I had before.
And so what have we done, and what have you felt a difference with what we've been doing?
Yeah, so honestly, it's the getting tested to try to finding the root cause. I don't think there's many doctors out there that try to find the root cause for symptoms that you're having. So that was one part of it. And once we figured out between going from an allergist to a dermatologist to figuring out that a lot of the problems that I've had since honestly I came to the US and changed my food diet and all, I originally actually came from a metal. Honestly, after no understanding that and then getting on supplements and IV therapy, I've been able to have more energy. Right now, typically at this point last year, I was having allergies around my face and my neck, and now it's just gone to a small flare up to my hand. And I've also been able to have more energy to the point where I haven't napped during the day. On Saturdays, I might still take a 30-minute nap, but I don't feel completely exhausted, and even picked up playing the guitar the last 3 or 4 months because I felt like I had so much energy after work and I still didn't know what else to do after I did a full workout. So, yeah.
Good. And yeah, you did mention the IVs. I think we've been doing a few here.
Yeah.
Just ultimately trying to detox your body. Sometimes you did feel not as good, but then you actually kind of bounced back and had more energy as well afterwards.
Yeah, I feel like it could better detect what I'm potentially having a flare up for, whether it be something that was in my food or I haven't been good about taking supplements. I think it's a lot easier now to figure out what the issue is, and whenever I'm back on it or pick it up and take that part out of my diet, I'm back bouncing back faster because I know what the problem actually is rather than before it was just one problem piling up after another.
Right, and that's actually interesting you mentioned that, because we always say, like, at the end of our podcast or our videos, we're empowering our patients to take control of their own health. So, I mean, you've kind of learned a lot more about your body throughout this process, know what you're sensitive to. I'm just here to kind of help you navigate through that, right?
Yeah, exactly. I feel like it's a really good thing to, when I'm taking a supplement and I don't feel right taking it, that I let Dr. Lamb know, like, hey, like, I feel pretty fatigued. When I lowered the dosage or take it out for a while and then bring it back, I feel a lot better, whatever my body might have been going through. But I do feel like I'm a little bit more conscious of what flare-ups I might be having and what issues they're from.
Great. Yeah. And one other treatment that we've also been doing is, especially with the allergies, is low-dose allergen therapy. So it's a sublingual therapy that helps to really build tolerance from your immune system and things that you're reactive to. And so we've seen a lot of benefits with that.
Yeah, that's the benefit of, right now I'm not having a flare up on my face, and it's a small flare up on my hand. that I'm having, and it's more like an eczema on my hand, which is way better than having my full face break out in hives and feeling itchy and burning sensation.
Good.
Yes.
Good. And so, what would you tell to potential patients who are thinking about coming, but they're maybe hesitant for one reason or another?
Yeah, I feel like just take it one step at a time. And if you really are, I guess some people might be psyched out about it, take the tests. All the tests give you the results, and then you start seeing when you get the results of issues that you are having and things come back where you could like look it up and online. You start realizing, okay, wait, that kind of makes sense because I had this when I was younger and I still have it. So even those that are going to try it, just even having the consultation and taking the tests to just figure out where your current status is at might start helping be a big first step on figuring out what other problems you might have that you don't realize.
Great. And by tests, I think you mean more like specialized testing that
Yeah.
conventional medicine kind of doesn't have. And that's what we try to do is just,
Yeah.
we have these other specialized testing to ultimately, again, try to find out the root cause.
Exactly.
Whether it's the hormones, whether it's food sensitivities, mold, gut issues, SIBO, all of those, there are answers out there, right? And your
Yeah.
body is trying to send signals out that there is something going
Yeah.
on. You just have to listen to it.
Exactly, yeah. So I appreciated taking all those tests because even if at first I was a little hesitant, I could look those tests up online. There's articles on them. There's articles of what to do after those tests, and those are the recommendations that Dr. Lamb would make. So it all like squares up.
Well, thank you so much.
Yeah.